Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, Sri Elangovan, TK Elangovan. 3 minutes.
Thank you.
Moon nimisham.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Chairman, sir. I speak on this subject with a sad heart because we think that forests are mere woods and bamboos, but forests are a rich system of biodiversity.
Yeah.
The National
correct.
Forest Act 1988, National Forest Policy 1988, the basic objectives of the policy is maintenance of environmental stability through preservation and, where necessary, restoration of ecological balance. Secondly, converting the natural heritage of the country by preserving the remaining natural forests with the vast variety of flora and fauna which represent the remarkable biological diversity and genetic resources of the country. We have forgotten these two major issues which was found in the National Forest Policy. Sir, diversion of forest lands for non-forest purposes, the policy says forest land or land with tree cover should not be treated as a resource readily available to be utilized for various projects and programs, but as a national asset which requires to be properly safeguarded for providing sustained benefits to the entire community. This is the National Forest Policy of this country, 1988, after which no new policy was formulated, but we have forgotten about this. The policy envisages about 1/3 portion of the land as forest cover. We think forests are mere woods and bamboos. No, sir. There are hundreds of living things, biodiversity, living things in the forest, animals, birds, insects, flora and fauna. But in the concrete jungle where we live, the only living thing is the human being, which has some more animals and birds which are tamed and domesticated to subserve the human being. We can build high-rise buildings, but we cannot create forests. Forest is something which should have more than the trees, more than the bushes. We are concerned about the endangered species, but we realize we do that. We put the species into danger. So my one humble request here is that we should not utilize forest area for other industrial or other purposes, one thing. Secondly, my request to the government is that this compensatory afforestation fund, compensatory afforestation itself means that relocation of forests. Even people does not want to get relocated. Why? How can these voiceless animals and birds fight with the government to ensure that they are not relocated? They cannot. That is why we are taking away forests. We are usurping their land. So my request to the government and through the government to the various state governments is that this compensatory afforestation fund, the name itself should be renamed, title itself should be renamed as Targeted Afforestation Fund, and we should try to reach the 33.13% of land area to be under forest cover, which was envisaged by the National Forest Policy. Thank you, sir.
Good point. Thank you.